Hello, everybody. Time for 4.3. I'm a little bit late. I know this came out a little bit early, but I've been busy throughout the week. But I am very curious because obviously the trailer is crazy. We get to finally learn about Himiko's past, which is amazing. And obviously Asat Pramad's here. We got a new blade and everything. But while I haven't been spoiled, I've actively literally not looked at anything at all and avoided my phone and the internet for the whole entire time this week. All I've seen is that people are like, oh my god, the plot twist, oh my god, the plot twist, oh my god, the plot twist. So interested. I love a good plot twist, especially in Star Wars. They do it pretty good. They usually do a pretty good job in terms of the plot twists specifically. It's usually about the presentation if there's anything I have to complain about. But as a recap of the predictions we made together, if you haven't seen it or you haven't seen the stream, there is a VOD of the stream on the main channel that should explain why these are in here. But as a little quick overview of the different story predictions that we all came up together with as a community. I feel like I just rushed through that. But Himiko that we know is not the real one. It's an imagine. It doesn't really have to be imagine for this one to be right, but that's my personal guess on top of that. I have a theory, let's see if it's right, that Himiko is like a imagine wish from the original Himiko. The Himiko we know is more of I don't exactly remember a story, but there's a story like this where she couldn't wish for the weathering curse to leave her, so she wished for another Himiko out there to go and travel the world and universe. That's what I'm imagining. That's what I think. Very sad, actually. Ryosuke is a disguised Asat Pramad. I feel like there's just little tones and hints there. The original Ryosuke made a deal with Asat Pramad that saved Himiko. These kind of go against each other on paper, but if you think about it, from the trailer, we kind of see that Himiko, the sick Himiko, the wheelchair Himiko, and whether or not that's the real one or not, she should still be in the weathering curse, and by the age, she would still be around 35, which is really old for the weathering curse. Whether it's to actually save her or just sustain her, I feel like this kind of works either way. Stephen Lloyd will be mentioned or shown in the story. Graphia was actually a nameless. We'll see. I feel like this one might be just a given. I feel like we've made these predictions harder and harder every patch, so we're just gonna, give me a gimme. Graphia's brush is made from the Panarch Elwood, Evanesia. I just saw the trailer and I saw very old school, druid looking staff, so it kind of gave me abundance tree vibes. Galaxy Rangers will appear, please. We know they're in Planarcadia. We see Ashvale. How have they not actually shown up in the story yet? I've had this on the prediction list 3 times. Please, please, Rangers, do your job. You should have been there during the last one when the world was going to hell. Asat Pramad was the one who brought Shuhu Cell to Planarcadia. This is in reference to the post-quest during the last 4.2. Blade will be reborn as a mortal. I think there's a lot of people with this concept. There's a lot of specific stuff about that. I know Ashikai had mentioned that he kind of looks like a phoenix. I forgot there was something that we said during our lore chat that gave the idea of him also being reborn. It was in a reference to the divine being or mythological being that he was kind of based off of from the design. Lore about the Phantasmoon, and it's part of the ritual. See, this is actually very interesting, and I feel like I need to explain this a little bit. So the Phantasmoon, interestingly enough, during the whole concept of the ritual, the actual ritual for keeping Ouroboros in check, which is Evanesia running the games, curiously enough, it never mentions the Phantasmoon. It never mentions it. It never mentions the point of the Phantasmoon when that's literally the game. The game is called the Phantasmoon Games, but it doesn't say the role of the Phantasmoon plays in the ritual in which its names take place. Is it a place where it gathers all the wish power to then give it to Ouroboros' remains? Is it just part of Aha's ability to see the games? We actually don't know, and I feel like this is something that has been kind of an undertone thing that no one really talked about. So I would be interested to see if we finally get some things about that, especially since I think I forgot too, was at the end of 4.3.1, it announced that whoever won will be the next Aha. So that's crazy. Anyways, let's get started. As always, we got to play as our girl, Stell.
Good evening.
All right, let's get started. Oh, we start with talking with March? I wonder where this starts. March! Where's Evanesia? Oh, sorry, Evanesia. Where's Evernight?
you're back.
Oh, we are starting off right where we left off. I'm probably right after Evanescence went to sleep.
The incident that happened at Full Wish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
Oh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our brand new segment, the Phantom Moon Brief. I'm your host, Poofy.
After everything that's happened, are we still watching Full Wish TV, guys?
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend Snowy.
Well,
Oh,
then,
the music.
as the Phantom Moon games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Dimension TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
My guy was like, "Hey, remember when everyone, our boss turned into a giant plant monster? Let's not mention that. It was the best."
Yes, we are. And after the director of Full Wish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Full Wish announced that she was joining the Phantom Moon Games. That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game.
Are they trying to blame us again?
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control Imaginee known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack.
Didn't we all say it was Full Wish?
This Imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Full Wish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
And it was her fault?
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imaginee inhabitants across Planarcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits.
Damn, really had to throw the money number in there. I mean, that is realistic to what we do in society. I do wish we saw this in the last part of the story. Is that I wish we saw Evanescence actually heal everyone, because we've never seen the power of the abundance actually heal someone. Minus, I think Locha did it a while ago, but Evanescence is a literal emanator of the abundance, and it proved she healed everyone, and she was a elixir keeper, elixir seeker, and then they never showed her healing everyone. I wish they did.
And in a chilling echo of the Bloodstained Games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Full Wish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
Oh, damn! Even from the grave, damn, she had hate.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade.
From the
They were responsible for
grave.
the tragedy.
Damn, Full Wish.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Full Wish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years
Damn.
ago, the same excuses.
Damn.
Story behind this.
I gotta give it to her.
Phantom
She's
Moon Brief will
good.
Continue to keep you updated.
She is good.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can Planarcadia safely make it through this crucial year? We will have to wait and see.
Was it Graphia who made the prediction?
Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed? And the internet is flooded with fake news about you too.
I feel like this is a commentary on society right now.
Also, those two hosts, weren't they from Full Wish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Full Wish.
Classic media behavior. Ain't that the truth?
Ever since coming to Planarcadia, nothing surprises me anymore.
I feel like after Amphorius, Nothing should ever surprise any of you guys anymore.
I'm happy you made it back safely. But somehow, you just don't seem quite the same. Oh no. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming
Aww.
the next Don Hung. No. Is this what it takes to become a hero?
Is turning into Dan Hong really that bad?
If you're all grown up and serious, we just can't click like we used to anymore.
Damn, what is she saying about Dan Hong? March.
Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet.
I almost completely forgot that she was not in the TV tower. I'm just so used to the three of them being there, you know?
So, Full Wish had people undergo the happiness surgery to implant Shuhu's flesh into their bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster?
Yep. Next time you just do my recaps for me, March.
And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade?
I'm glad she got to the main concern of this plan. That's right. What do you think?
You mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Star Rail Fest, is actually the Phantas Moon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you.
March is like, how are you meeting all of these people?
And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn, who was it again?
How? An artist?
Graphia?
Yes, Himiko's great grandma?
Yes, Graphia, Himiko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
I thought it was 500.
Himiko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part.
What? How's that not the most important part?
Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the
Oh,
Lord
yeah.
Ravager,
Fair.
Asat Pramad, is back?
Fair. Asat Pramad, my boy!
Oh, why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems. But running into another Lord Ravager while on vacation? This is way over the line.
I'm gonna be so honest, March. I feel like we should have stopped thinking of this as a vacation the moment we got blacklisted on social media. She has a point though. This is like 3 out of 5 places that have they ran into a Lord Ravager. Most people don't even see one in their lives.
Nessia's request, Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantas Moon games. Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with.
I feel like March 7th is just like the concerned recap.
Feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat. Are you okay?
Kind of a mess. Give me a sec to think.
I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
Aww.
So many things to deal with right now. Oh, what should I do next?
Sleep would be a good idea.
Nah, I've had a long...
Oh my god, actually sleep.
I should just get some rest.
On the couch? But we have like such a swanky room. Alright. For sure. A sofa with a plush velvet surface like a cradle. The moment you sit down, you practically melt into it. Is that how you sleep? Oh? Is this where we see like the whales in the sky again? The static from the news broadcast, March's relentless questioning, the looming presence of a Lord Ravager, the dangerous flesh withering in on Blade's body, and the future of the Phantas Moon games. All these tangled problems had knotted themselves into one chaotic mess. What can you do? You're just a poor little raccoon. You want to unravel the mystery, but now you're tangled up in its threads. You struggle uselessly for a bit, then give up, letting fatigue shroud your eyes in darkness. Sleep, little raccoon. Oh no. Oh! Stell snores confirmed?
Shh, Welt. She's tired. Let her
Aw.
sleep.
Mom! Damn, we do snore loud. You never knew you could sleep this much.
You're
Aww.
obviously tired. I never thought this vacation would become the prelude to yet another major war.
War? Yeah, actually. Mom! We're matching. As a nameless, I'm not. There's so much to deal with it. I don't know where to begin.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the nameless. But this is way too much.
Yeah, imagine Machiavelli. He had to deal with Aha himself.
Look
Themselves.
at you
Themselves.
now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board. Constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth.
Wait, I want to hear more about the first time she was in. I want to hear the early days of the Express part return.
All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving me completely overwhelmed.
You know, out of all of those things, I feel like the most terrifying one would be a warp in the Express's warp system. Like a glitch, sorry, a warp. A glitch in the Express's warp system seems like really, really bad. If you, like, to find out that there's a glitch when you warp somewhere and it's like, you're like, oh, that's not good. We ended up in the other side of the universe.
Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all.
Yeah, emphasis on again.
Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers.
Yeah, let's make it 3.
The Nameless who guided me before I set out once told me,
Excuse me? Who is this?
keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you.
Okay, so Nameless have existed even without the Astro Express and Machiavelli around, so that's not the surprising part. Very interestingly to know that there was a Nameless that guided her that did not join the Astro Express with her. That is a weird thing. That, I mean, like, if you think about it, Baihung was a Nameless. But her dream was to always join the Astro Express or step onto the Astro Express. So, very interesting. I wonder if this is Graphia. It would be very, because I kind of wonder if she met Graphia, and that was the Nameless she's talking about.
I've seen you grow through the Phantasmoon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you.
Oh, I'm touched. But also, who is this Nameless Himiko? We need to know.
That's why I want to share a story from the
Okay,
past.
thank you. Thank
A
you.
promise from 15 years ago.
Oh, ask and you shall receive. Is it about how Himiko got the Express running again?
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her, to let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life, and found companions I could trust with all my heart.
It's Graphia. It's Graphia. I'm telling you, it's Graphia. Telling you, borrowed life. Graphia let Himiko live. Graphia either made the Himiko we know.
I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began.
We getting right into it? How come you never mentioned it before?
Because it's a long story, filled with many memories of my past.
Ma'am, we've known each other for 4 years. How dare you not tell me?
I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express and tell you everything bit by bit.
This is the best patch ever. Look, I'm already like, this is amazing.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us, let
Oh.
make us some coffee. Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
Damn. Damn, she really?
Speaking of the world in canvas, March
Ooh.
told me about what Evanescia said to you.
Oh, I'm kind of concerned because she also saw Asat Pramad, so... Oh, wait, that also makes sense as to why Himiko Nova is coming out next patch.
Evanescia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action, too.
Interesting. Whoa. Okay, so that makes sense then. What? So the boss then can't be Himiko, because Himiko never went to the world in canvas unless something changes. But like according to this, she doesn't go.
According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramad's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces.
Dude is... That is the most serial killer thing I've heard in my life.
1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramad's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantasmoon games be the prelude to his next invasion?
You know, as much as as interesting as Asat Pramad is, if it takes him centuries to destroy a planet, which, sure, right? Like, I mean, the planet is crazy, but like, compared to the other Lord Ravagers, I wonder if they're ever like, hey, yo, like, hurry it up. I know this is fun for you, but like, come on. It astonishes me that Graphia is still alive.
That's the first of many mysteries. Based on our family history, we are clearly not descendants of any long-lived species.
I mean, considering with all the abundant stuff going on, Himiko, I'm sure you have your own conclusions.
Quite the opposite. The weathering curse has shortened my family's lifespan for generations. What could my ancestor have gone through to still exist today? That too leaves me deeply curious.
You know, why don't you come with us? Wouldn't you want to meet your ancestor? Right? Could you tell me more about Graphia?
There are far too many legends about her. It's hard to tell what's true and what's not. Only two things are beyond doubt. First, during the Cinderth Age, she created countless Imaginae and sent them into battle against the demon legions from beyond.
Damn. Oh, she was a summoner type.
Second, near the end of one of the Phantasmoon games, she created the world in canvas to shelter inside it what was left of civilization and life, which means she is not only familiar with Asat Pramad, but has also witnessed the manifestation of the Eon of Elation.
What? She's older than Aha? What? Wait. What the Wait, hold on. Second, near the end of one of the Phantasmoon games, she creates the world in canvas to shelter inside what was left of civilization and life, which means she is not only familiar with Asat Pramad, but also witnessed the manifestation of the Eon of Elation? Am I misunderstanding something here? This can't makes sense because Aha had to be there for one of the Phantasmoon games, but near the end of one of the Phantasmoon games, she creates the world in canvas and shelters civilization. Am I misunderstanding something here? Okay, no explanation about the world in canvas.
Nobody knows just how big the plane Graphia created actually is. Over 140 years ago, the IPC tried to salvage the world in canvas, but they were only able to reconstruct part of it in the real world. That portion became what we know as Planarcadia.
You know, the more we talk about it, the more she mentions it, I find it hard to believe Graphia not being an emanator. I know it's been kind of my thing and kind of the recent thing of like, is everyone an emanator now? But like, if you compare her feats in like, compared to like everything else, it's like insane.
Legend has it that Graphia used a vast ocean as her canvas and channeled the power of elation to step into the painting, which means she has not only seen Asat Pramad, but has also seen the Eon of Elation descend in all their glory.
No, okay, so she's definitely an emanator of elation. Huh. Okay, maybe okay, so I don't think... Manifestation of Eon of Elation. Okay, so that's what she meant. Okay, that makes more sense. I was freaking out for no reason. I thought she saw Aha ascend. I was misunderstood. So she just saw Aha in their true form. I wonder if, so she got gazed upon by Aha then. That's cool.
Good question. As for who in Planarcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction.
You're coming, right?
By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Oh? Good news, bad news, bad news.
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda.
I wonder. Okay, if you don't know what mung bean, mung bean is an actual thing, and it's like an actual treat in Asia. Theoretically speaking, this could exist. I've been to China. I've never seen this. I don't think I want to try it. Just
go talk to General Yao Guang then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
Why doesn't everyone go meet Yao? Oh, she said in private. My bad. Hey, is Qingque gonna be your next general?
Nice to meet you, Ishvara.
But
I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Foolish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Foolish. In my capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering.
we really collected generals recognition. Let's go. You are too kind, General.
What I am about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking the rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Also surprised that Evanesia told her, but I think maybe it was probably an emergency. Damn, they got close real quick. Shit.
Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
That's cosmic level bad news. I forget that they don't know I forgot that they don't know in their world.
You mean the Leviathan that can swallow whole planets? That Ouroboros the Veracity?
Looks like you know a thing or two about Ouroboros.
I've seen that terrifying thing in Herta's simulated universe.
Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course.
Shit.
No one expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet after vanishing for years.
Sealed? Are they dead? Honestly, so real.
The true situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramad set his sights on this world.
I wasn't giving him enough credit. This is actually a really smart idea to just ruin the universe. I was like, he's gonna take too long killing planets. No, he found his way. He found his way.
Aren't you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster like this?
I've seen worse. I actually don't know if Amphorius is worse. Actually, I have a poker face.
Interesting. You wouldn't flinch even if a star fell upon you. A true Ishvara.
By the way, Ishvara is like lord in like I think Hinduism, like a lord or
Fortune
like a
follows
god-ish.
when
maybe?
fate hits its
I'm
lowest
not too
ebb.
sure.
Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know
God, her
a
eyes are
force
great.
capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking.
So is the idea kind of similar to having Evanescence here, to just have them endlessly eat Shuhu?
Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in canvas to seek out the veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well.
Damn, word goes by fast, girl. What the
I
hell?
cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same. In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
Ma'am, you have no idea how much they are already intersected with the Stellaron Hunters. So this is gonna be Blade's funeral?
A funeral, or an adventure. Will it be a battle with only a 1 in 10 chance of survival to tear away Shuhu's flesh from his body and eliminate the Xianzhou's arch-enemy? Or will it be a journey in which he settles all grudges and never looks back? It all depends on how he perceives it. Blade agreed to my proposal, even though that little Stellaron Hunter girl wouldn't stop objecting.
Aw, wait, that's cute. I love that. That's adorable. General, are you betting everything on me?
Betting? No, I don't see it that way. We are not chips laid on a gaming table, nor dice tossed at someone's whim. We trust in people, in
Aw.
ourselves, and in those beside us, knowing they can change the course of even the most desperate battle.
But also, yes, I have like $10,000 on you doing this.
That belief is what gave you the strength to overcome Foolish. It is also the only reason I stay for this world. My purpose has never changed. I am going to draw the elation into my divination, and overturn a fate marked for great woe. I have a plan for how to handle Asat Pramad if he strikes unexpectedly, but I still need more hands to make it work.
How does, by which hands? Who hands? Looks like the Phantasmoon games will have to come to an end soon.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation. The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
Are you just gonna disappear, or are you actually gonna...
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
Himiko... I feel like Himiko should come with us. I know she's probably not, because there's like the whole entire thing of her running into the Graphia Academy, but still. Like like if your great legendary ancestor,
What are they all up to over there?
like their legendary ancestors in the back, like I feel like you'd want to meet them, right?
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you.
I forgot I dressed Pom Pom up like that. What are you all doing here?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course.
Oh, I
Pom-Pom's
love
heard
them.
all about your latest adventure.
Oh, Pom Pom. Dude, I love Pom
It's a
Pom.
modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Planarcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Damn, my heart.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me. You killed it.
Literally.
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
Aww. Don't worry, Don Hung. We'll help your boyfriend.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Aw, Sunday. Sunday, you grew up so fast.
Now, let's make a toast.
God, I love them.
Here's
They're
to
one of my
everyone
favorite
who
crews
fights
in
to
fiction.
protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. But I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
To all of us.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what
My
gives me
heart.
the courage to face the future. I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Cheers.
Aw, Shush has one too. Like your heart's beating as one. After finishing drinks, the nameless enjoy brief moments of respite. I love them. I love them so much. They're my favorite. Sunday.
Did you need
I'm
something?
so happy Sunday's like being more a part of the crew. And you know, I am glad that it wasn't immediate. Like it took all of Amphorius and now he's a little bit more close. Because it makes sense. I mean, it's like the second journey after going through all of Amphorius and it really makes sense. I really like his character growth. Why are you here alone? Why don't you join them?
I need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower.
Honestly, fair.
Right now, it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm.
Aw.
Mr. Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all.
Thank you for being with me on this journey.
I should thank you
Dude.
for letting me embark on this journey.
All of this touchy moment makes me very scared about what's gonna happen. I'm very concerned. They're doing a really touching moment a little bit too early in this story. Shush, can you make me a drink? Oh, okay, never mind. Pom Pom?
Oh, it's you. Pom Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up. Be safe, will you?
Again, I'm surprised Himiko doesn't insist on trying to go see her ancestor. Conductor, do you remember? Do you remember anything from before the express got back up and running?
Sadly, Pom Pom can't remember most of what happened right after the express crashed onto this world. Pom Pom's memory of those years is like a fogged up express window. No matter how hard Pom Pom tries, Pom Pom just can't wipe it clean.
It's okay, Pom
But
Pom.
it's okay. After passenger Himiko repaired the express, Pom Pom got to share a one-of-a-kind journey with all of you.
God damn it, this adorable bunny with a mustache. How did you and Himiko meet?
How did passenger Himiko appear? That's odd. Pom-Pom can't remember a thing. All Pom-Pom recalls is having a long and fuzzy sleep, then being woken by a knock at the door. And just like that, passenger Himiko was on board. The day passenger
I'm telling
Himiko
you.
knocked, it felt like Pom-Pom was waking up from a dream. The Express's heart started beating again, and the lights flickered on one after another.
So I have this like theory that Pom Pom is an imagine from when Machiavelli let Aha on the Express. And imagine can only exist in Planarcadia or the World in Canvas as of right now due to the special environment of the. But if you have Aha in an area, I can't imagine Aha. Aha should be able to create another environment in which an imagination should exist. And that's probably why Pom Pom can't leave the Astral Express. And I also think that Machiavelli probably, due to knowing that they would have to leave the Express to go somewhere, places, wanted a personification of the Express. And so they asked Aha to create Pom Pom, a imagine that is the physical personification of the Astral Express, and maybe even the Trailblaze as a whole. And with Himiko Nova, I kind of wonder if this might be the first example of how there could be a emanator of a path that's already dead. Because there was a thing in Himiko's character story that was before her finding Express that kind of indicated that the Trailblaze was looking after her. And so I wonder if there's like a moment in this, but I don't know. I might be looking too much into it. Pom Pom, have you heard of the name Graphia?
Graphia? Pom-Pom hasn't. But Pom-Pom always dreams of strangers when Pom-Pom's asleep. They seem to be bustling around the Express. And there are soft clinking and clanking sounds. Just like the sound of stars twinkling.
I don't know why that's so sad.
But every time Pom-Pom wakes up, their faces slip away. Pom-Pom is only left with a warm and comforting feeling, knowing someone had taken good care of Pom-Pom.
God damn it. Whenever we get a Pom Pom story, it's gonna be so depressingly sad, and I'm gonna cry. It's time for me to say goodbye.
Safe trip. Pom-Pom will take good care of the Express.
I'm so scared. This is too lovey-dovey and happy.
I heard from Sunday about how the televised debate went. We won this battle because of you.
Oh, Mr. Yang, was everything okay on the Express? How was the situation?
When the televised debate began, a crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades. But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, they scattered without a second thought. I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous, a made-up villain or an actual threat.
Damn, what a line.
But I am more concerned about you.
I'm feeling okay.
I've seen the footage of your fight with Fullwish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt from you. It reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station. Did you tap into the power of the Stellaron?
Oh, I don't know.
From what I can see, you're in pretty good shape right now. The Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense power always has a way of warping reality.
It's very interesting because the Stellaron, yes, we know is from the Harmony, but it also has so many aspects of other paths in it. Like the wish power thing is very much like Elation.
As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessings, but also dark intentions and malice. What might it do to the Stellaron? We have no idea. Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
Aw. Thanks, Dad. By the way, we said that you're our father to Himiko's father, so good luck with that. Bye. Himiko. Messaging someone. Oh? Interesting. Her dad, probably? Don Hung and March.
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
I'm interested in what you two missed me.
Yeah, of course.
He's such a good person.
When did Don Hung start expressing his feelings like this? Well, I guess pigs really do fly.
Ma'am, you were in Amphorius for 1,000 years. There was pigs flying.
This trip to Planarcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal.
Aw.
You dove into the Phantom Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grabbed plenty of comics as well.
Not really helping your case, ma'am.
I call it cultural exploration.
Hell
A
yeah.
little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
So is it her turn to protect to be the express person?
Now that we're having
Like
this
there's always
little
one
break,
person that like kind of takes the other breaks.
It hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
Aw, Don Hung. You're overthinking it.
Yeah, we are actually more concerned about your condition, Don Hung.
Blade has accepted General Yao Guang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself.
I feel like there was a little bit of judgment in there. There's just a little bit of judgment in there.
It's going to be a path fraught with danger. So I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
Wait, that's interesting. Cause he showed up in the trailer with them. What are you gonna do next?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
Oh wait, you know what? That makes sense.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramad.
Wait, that's so
Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch her legs. So I volunteered.
Please let it be Sampo. Oh, please let it be Sampo. Oh, you know, that should have been a story prediction that Sampo showed up. Oh, I should have put that in. You know what? We're gonna do it as an extra. I wanna put that as an extra. Sampo shows up. Extra. That should have been one. I don't know why we didn't think of that. That should have been one. I can't believe we're splitting up again. Stay safe. Don't make me worry too much. God, they're so adorable.
No problem. When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
Talk to Himiko. Okay.
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl.
Oh, that's who you're texting.
She will handle all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia.
Can we ask her why she doesn't want to go? When should I set off? Pearl is so efficient.
This is an important matter. Furthermore, your journey gives her the chance to uncover something she's been yearning to understand for years. The secret to Graphia's art of imagenesis.
I'm gonna be honest with you, girl. I'm not sure I really want to share that with the IPC. I'm just gonna so honest. Look, Pearl seems great. I just don't, you know?
Once you've fully rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there. It will take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage.
Oh.
That's your final stop before entering the world in Canvas. A place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead.
Oh, is that why it's like a hot spring?
I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia, my ancestor.
Again, it never said that we couldn't bring other people. I mean, Blade insisted on going, so Like, why is it implied that we have to go alone? Did I forget something?
The thought of it makes me feel calm in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her, please give her my regards.
Oh, yes, there we go. You're not coming with me?
I am indeed quite curious. I'd love to see this ancestor of mine for myself and hear her story in her own words.
Okay.
But someone must stay here and keep watch. Madame Pearl wishes to confer with me and General
Okay.
Yao Long about our next steps in dealing with Asat.
Okay, you know what? That makes sense. that makes a little more
So I'll
sense.
be entrusting this mission into the world in canvas
Wait.
to you.
Actually, wouldn't it make more sense for Welt to do it? Because he's already to be with Yao Guang. Huh. I guess the navigator. It is a very big deal. I
Go
suppose.
ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others, awaiting good news from you.
Oh, Asheville, La Mancha. Oh,
In other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the veracity and leave the rest to the Eon's stomach acid?
Blade's like, yep, and I can finally die.
And this is between me and him, right?
What?
Why are you tagging along?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone.
Aww. Wait, I want to know their history.
A dignified funeral, If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
The leader of the Galaxy Rangers and one of the High Cloud Quintet. I want him to meet Jing. I want to see him talk to Jing Yuan.
I don't care about any of that.
Oh.
There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
Silverwolf. Okay, fair, but at the same time, Silverwolf, it's kind of his goal.
Here's a piece of advice, little cub.
Ooh.
Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
Damn.
It has landed.
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few, and that Leviathan is one of them.
I wonder, could Blade, could Asheville technically kill Blade with the shadow, or maybe it would just be too much and go haywire?
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good and plunged into the abyss alongside the abomination.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound.
Yeah, but the story's good.
Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I refused for one reason.
Bro, Yinxing was like wanted by every single faction. What the hell?
I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good.
Damn.
This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
I wonder when he asked him to join the Galaxy Rangers. Oh, you know what? It would make sense if it was after the whole events of the of the High Cloud Quintet. And then, as you know, as respect from their old relationship, Asheville offered him a chance to redeem himself in the Galaxy Rangers.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through.
I feel like Galaxy
Well,
Rangers are petty people. That's the whole point, right?
I
Vengeance.
won't say anything more.
Blade, you sure about this?
Aww.
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it, even if this body is reduced to ash. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shu Hu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him, and let the veracity dissolve us both.
Aww. Silver Wolf.
Take care.
How about you stay as well? You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Planarcadia has bigger problems that need my attention.
Honestly, very fair.
Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than Asat Pramad.
Asheville's like, I gotta add to my Emanator kill count. Let's make it 3 this time.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
So, I need to get back and finish my job.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
You'd be surprised. My man has done a lot.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Very true.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment.
Aww.
Every time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say. The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go too.
There's so much like sweet, lovely things. Oh, how'd you get here?
The terror slumbering at the heart of Planarcadia is Ouroboros.
Ooh.
After the swarm disaster, the veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 amber eras. Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
Oh?
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
Not exactly wrong. I guess in the edge of the world in canvas.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was Pier Point. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted to the veracity.
Wait, that's... Ooh.
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. that the marketing development department colludes with the destruction, turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons.
You know what? Here's the thing. There's a little bit too much things that are like on the nose here. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because this seems like one of those things where a game says stuff that like seems like, oh, like, yeah, this is all fake, but this is kind of real. You know what I mean? Like it hints to something in the future.
Such rumors are endless. I believe the general should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
Plot twist, they're all true.
I've never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true.
What was the last one again? Ooh.
Organic life has quite...
Come here. Come to my side. Just one more step. One more.
Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed.
Oh, so it's not even like Ouroboros themselves?
Why it's here, and how it's connected to the elation, remain unknown. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge in this world.
Naturally. That is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive. Oh, you're just on time.
You know what? Actually, this makes total sense. I thought there was like when they said defenses format, I was like defensive front. I was like confused about to what. I was like, you know what? Actually, the dude who has a black hole in his cane and a descendant of Long is actually a fairly good defensive front.
General Yao Guang, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across Planarcadia.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed.
Creation out of nothing.
Now, with Yin and Yang aligned, and all four aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core, the Decalight reflection barrier will be complete.
Oh, so she brought it here?
Using the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures. General, have you truly made up your mind?
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars, and now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
General, do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains of the Veracity?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial arbor as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to place myself alongside the gods.
I gotta give it to Aha for coming up with that. That was smart.
I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace. Lord Ravager Asat Pramad. This barrier is prepared for him.
Oh.
Asat Pramad has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the Veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
Asheville?
Ouroboros' remains
Oh.
are in Ahatopia, aren't they?
Oh. Who was Kuchiba really? Actually, I don't know why we didn't come up with this in the predictions either.
Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that reaction too many times.
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too. The probability of you noticing was 24%.
That's a little low, don't you think? I'd put it at well over 90.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis, yet you chose the most unconventional one. You bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
I don't think we're gonna get who she is. I don't think we're gonna get who she is.
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madam Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching other places.
Like the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed?
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak Warriors, 3 nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
Oh?
After the investigation, we learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Planarcadia is a stage he chose with care, and drawing the Abundance into the fray was hardly a whim.
So he definitely brought Shuhu's cell.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
I'm gonna be so honest with you, Welt. The fact that you said that probably means it's gonna happen.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramad's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory, under the gaze of the Omnitia, all possibilities will be laid bare.
Oh. Feather.
When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place?
Giant, fuck you, planet-eating monster.
Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest. Let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
Oh, Ashvale!
And so, the people set out, and the gondola, bound for distant lands, set sail. At the end of the world, the Elation once again declared war upon the Veracity. K, frail little humans! Ouroboros split their mouth wide open!
Oh, I love this theme, dude. It's so good. Dude, they had soul in this, man.
Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing shall receive a reward. My tongue.
Ew. Ew.
The fool known as the Shepherd captured a comet, but it wasn't even enough to fill the gap between the Veracity's teeth. The bartender Braji opened the wine cellar, yet they only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep. And en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity pondered it for 10 amber eras, then burst into laughter at their own amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See? I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Then the Veracity said,
We got the talking trash can is.
"Are you kidding me?" And with that, they
I feel like that story's gonna be important somehow.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Or maybe not. This is the fools we're talking about.
Those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor.
Auditor?
If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
We came here to investigate the veracity in Asat Pramad, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
I'm gonna be honest. Ah, God, at this point, everything's believable.
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
What about the 10?
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need.
Take it from the detective. Vegeta? It's not Vegeta. What was his name?
Oh, plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
Oh, we have a detective mode. Now shows detective notes. The case of the missing veracity. The assistant meticulously compiled the case details for the detective in neat handwriting. A trail of unknown footprints appear at the abandoned station. A weird emoji running amok in the tavern. All clues point to the Lord Ravager Asat Pramad. The detective is back on the case. Will he be able to track down the Leviathan's footprints in the tavern? P.S. The refrigerator's cooling system is down. Please remember to repair it. Notes. Scribbled handwriting jotted down by the detective at the scene. Shepherd. The guy summoned comments to feed his veracity. Sounds like a fairy tale. Braggy. There are plenty of bartenders in the Laughter's Tavern, but he's the most famous one. Rumor has it that he still hasn't paid off the tab from the time he cracked open the wine cellar. En route. Feeding a Leviathan corny jokes. Crazy idea. I highly doubt his wordplay will be enough for the veracity to feast on. Interesting. Okay. Scribble nibs. Y'all gotta wonder how they come up with these names.
They say a dull pen beats a sharp memory. My memory's
What a voice.
dull, and my pen's not much better.
What a voice. That was not what I was expecting.
Then you must have a lot of stationery.
What an answer to that.
A kindred spirit. Miss, it seems you're one of us as well. I've met far too many fools who can't even read. Oddly enough, those of us who truly love learning are the rare ones.
I guess they're truly fools, huh?
Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? I have a reference book here. You can have it.
See, the thing is, that is such a good point. Honestly, the best entertainers I know of are the ones that are always learning interesting and new things. A book signed by Scarecrow that records tales of masked fools who dare to offend eons. They view this as rite of passage in a fool's career, rushing headlong into it one after another, never tiring of the thrill. Paid per second, one-day tour of the Amber World. Borrowing some poor sap's iris, the fool shapeshifter donned a sharp suit and boarded a shuttle at Pierpoint's skyport. He flushed a warm smile at every passenger in the cabin, billionaires wealthy enough to rival nations, monarchs of galactic belts, board members of industry monopolies, foundations, all of whom had emptied their coffers for a single pilgrimage, an audience with the Amber Lord. The shuttle pierced through the debris disk drawing near the Amber Lord's colossal form. They had stood there since before sentient life. Oh, this is like the tour of the Amber Lord thing of Klapoth. Damn, that's such a smart thing from the IPC to start. It would likely remain long after sentient life had vantage. Following the countless marks left over the eons on the subspace crystalline barrier, some prayed in silence, some wept softly, while the Amber Lord offered no response. Who would notice a single speck of dust in the vast expanse of space? The full carved shapeshifter was here into the barrier, then took his leave without a single glance. Remnant dream of the primeval Pervian into the mouth of veracity. Oh, that's interesting. Orbos, the ancient Leviathan that had survived the Dust Wars, had said that to have chased Aha all the way to the roots of the imaginary true. A fool named En route attempted to confirm the truth of this tale, but alas, he couldn't run as fast as Aha and was caught by the Veracity and swallowed whole. Who would have guessed that inside of the Veracity's belly lay a wondrous world of its own? The Veracity was so massive that it lives previous... Oh, wait, this is very interesting. It's kind of like the Leviathan thing being tied to whales, and the old story of, like, you know... There's a lot of weird, like, old stories of, like a world inside of a whale. On their stomach walls, thumb-sized dwarves, clever house folks, talking comet cicadas. En route explored this place with delight and encountered fellow swallowed fools. Dorothy, Braggy, and Shepard. Together they adventured or found the Veracity's heart and gave it a good kick, and they were belched out into the universe with a mighty wretch. En route quickly plucked off the Veracity's shadow and spread it over the fools like a blanket. How the fuck did he do that? Shepard then tossed out a comet, and the dim-witted Ouroboros was drawn to its light. The fools finally escaped with their lives. After that, countless fools sought the treasures within the Veracity's belly, but none ever caught so much as a glimpse of the Veracity again. Everyone is a Drilla. After the Eon of Beauty vanished, the fool Davin made a proclamation at the tavern, instantly attracting the massive following, chanting, "Everyone is a Drilla." They sparked an artistic storm and launched a reckless charge towards pushing the boundaries of the path of beauty. For example, they stuck bananas to negate the polyvinyl chloride tapes, scribbled graffiti on every household item in sight, and proclaimed that them great works of art, and found them... This reminds me of the... You ever seen the dude who, like, left his sunglasses on the floor and people started taking a picture of it like it's an art sculpture in a art museum? This reminds me of that. And he found time to fight a few copyright lawsuits with the IPC. That was until they arranged a space junk across the entire planet's surface to form a Drilla's visage, at which point the Knights of Beauty finally rounded them all up. However, after 7 days and 7 nights of deliberation, they hastily convened Round Table of Knights of Beauty. Oh, that's interesting. Round Table of Knights of Beauty. That's a straight Arthurian Legends reference. Ultimately decided to release the fools, since to punish them, they would have to acknowledge that these descriptions actually resemble a Drilla. Afterwards, say no to Aha. Having come this far, it seems I must tell my own story. The night before I finished this piece, a visitor casually strolled into the tavern, sat down beside me, and ordered us each a bomb's first drop. They didn't introduce themselves, but I already knew who they were. They said, "Buddy, I hear you're writing a little book. I've read it, quite interesting, but there are a few points worth discussing." I listened patiently as they spoke and rejected every single chance they proposed. They downed the last drop of the bomb in one gulp, then left the tavern. Their retreating figure looked utterly forlorn. Interesting.
This feels completely made up. But, thanks anyway.
It's the fools. Everything is made up and not made up.
Please, thank the seniors. To compile this book, they offended every Eon they possibly could, and narrowly escaped death at the hands of each and every one of them.
You know, you gotta give them credit for that.
As for me, I'm just the one who keeps the books circulating.
I like your voice. I wonder how the fools feel about Punk Lord as like the other representation faction of Elation. Where is... Oh, this guy. Martian Manhunter, dude.
You two asking about the veracity?
Veracity.
You thinking about walking that path?
How does one follow Veracity? I see he's trying.
Veracity? Do I need to eat everything in sight?
You got it. Kids always dream big.
God.
Summer.
He looks so fucking stupid.
Summer. Monsters. And I am Autobomb.
I love this guy. Wait, this guy is fun.
Ugh, can you talk normal? Stop gulping for air.
I swore to become a veracity pathstrider.
The wide chungus. I just noticed that.
Nasty. Anything I could
He had to be drunk when he came up with this. Guys, I got a great idea. What if I just ate everything?
Finally, I pinched my nose and swallowed Lou's mouth.
Wait, this is wait.
Looked at me.
Wait a second. This is what's his name? This is Albert. This is Albert's VA.
Ouroboros.
Nah. Ah. Very regrettable.
Enough already.
I'm telling you, it was all bluffing. The fools didn't lose.
I'm telling you, probably going like a night out at the tavern. Amazing. Probably a night to remember or not remember, if you know what I mean.
On Root and Dorothy, when the veracity wasn't looking, roll up her skin like a grape, snatched it up and bolted.
Root and Dorothy.
Then poof, they were gone. Even Comic-Con Collective don't got a veracity card.
What a fucking call out.
I already filed a formal complaint with the organizers.
I want to know the voice direction for this. Like, what was the description? Good fucking luck. Like, what is this?
You should be putting this much effort into your studies.
Hey, friends! How was your first day of school? Sparksy's here to pick you up after class.
Thanks, Miss Sparksy.
Where were you just now? You opened the door for us and just disappeared. Don't tell me you're up to something again. Oh, still doubting me? You're breaking Sparkskull's heart here.
I don't know about that.
That whole foolish thing. I took on every emoji in the tavern by myself, fought them all the way to the end of the world, and even brought my mask down to nothing. But honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the veracity. Aha chases the veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Yes, that's why we asked Sampo and Giovanni. Please, 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 please.
Let's go through what we know so far.
Giovanni. Isn't he like the head of the archiving?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh my god, he's actually doing the detective thing.
Yeah, it's a complete mess.
Oh, okay.
So, after a bit of thought, Lady Sparksy came up with a brilliant idea. I borrowed a nifty little gadget from a friend. The unreal Sparks and Spark! No idea how it works, but apparently this light bulb makes you smarter the moment you put it on.
I'm concerned that it has your name attached to it.
Does this friend know you borrowed it? Asat Pramad has a gun to our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day. Well then, I'll go first.
This feels like it should have been invented by the erudition.
It doesn't look very reliable. Are you sure about this?
Ladies first.
No worries. If anything goes wrong, the friend in my head will protect me.
Evernight's inside like, ma'am, I am not a safety net. Evernight pops out. God, this woman. Evernight pops out. You're lucky you're cute.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
No, it's working perfectly. I get it now. All of it. No need to dance around.
This also implies that she told Asheville, hey, I got like a emanator living inside of me. That's also me, by the way. She also has Enigmata ability, so don't worry if you don't remember anything.
Our enemy is a Lord Ravager. There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramad plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if Asat Pramad was once a masked fool, and therefore knows Aha's weakness.
Yes. Yes. He should have been a... He should... I mean, yes, please. Like, everyone's theory is that he was, like, he... One, related to... Aha. I've said that it was an aspect of Aha because the dice head, and he has all these, like... You know, like, carnival games attached to him, and maybe it was a part of Aha that got broken off.
The Arcadia is like a microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness, unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't elation. Aha is playing with fire.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Yes. The answer is all but revealed.
Sherlock March?
You are Asat Pramad, Sparksy.
I take that back. The face. Her face.
Do you have evidence?
She's like, I could be.
Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it. The evidence is...
It's actually Sampo. I know that's like an old theory my Discord had.
You were the first person I met when I got off the express. If I am Asat Pramad, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive? Yeah, fair point. Just take that thing off already. That's weird. I thought I was on the right track. Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about people skills. It's about smart tricks and flawless logic.
So, should we get like a Genius Society member here? That would be actually a very interesting thing to see a Genius Society member in the tavern.
Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat.
Oh my god. What?
You changed your clothes just for this? First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely. Therefore, veracity is also a form of destruction.
Fair.
This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The one trying to kill elation is... the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad, played by the Veracity! What am I even saying?
Who gave you this? Who gave you this light bulb?
Classic whodunit. This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
I need that as a parody line.
Ah, I get it now. All this thing does is make wild guesses sound reasonable. So far, that's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
No need to be so serious, Detective. Why
Why
don't you
so-
show us what you've got?
Is he gonna put it on?
By the way, what type of detective are you?
He's the one who finds out the answer by killing the kill. He's more of the oh, what's the name of the? Oh my god, I forgot.
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details. I aim straight at the heart of the problem.
So not a very good detective.
You're not wrong. Asat Pramad is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change. Remember? As far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Eon can fall.
Remember where? I never remembered this. When was this mentioned?
A broader path engulfs a
Actually, wait, no,
narrower
maybe it
one.
was mentioned. Actually, I remember this
Divine
now.
warfare between eons and the third one. What was it again?
forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path.
I mean, I guess, but I didn't think that was physically possible. Well, I guess that means it is I suppose that means it's possible. Forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path. The whole entire thing about Eons is they can't follow another path, but I guess it wasn't so much they physically couldn't do it, it's that the consequence would mean that they're not an Eon. Woo. That puts a lot of things into perspective. Adrilla, Acavelli. The whole thing about Acavelli now might mean that he turned away from the path of Trailblaze and became Finality. Or they. Adrilla, the same thing. Might have turned away from the path of Beauty. Oh, this is very interesting.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to Planarcadia. So, what makes you so certain Asat Pramad is here on business, not on vacation?
I don't think he takes vacation.
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to.
The missing case of Veracity, the assistant, a trail. Oh, yeah, this is the Asheville's notes. Okay. A trail of known footprints appears at the abandoned station. A weird emoji around a monk. Okay, wait. Is there anything new? En route. Corny jokes. Bizarre. Okay, this was the same thing. Plucking their shadow. Yes, in another version of the story, En route didn't tell a lame joke he and Dorothy made off skin. Dorothy hadn't seen that name in a while. She has ties to En route too. I guess he can be considered an old friend of mine. This guy actually wrote a book. Wait, that's funny. The Shepherd.
An old pal who can't stop lying. He goes on and on about death being a solitary feast, but I just saw him last week.
I see you're acquainted. Please, introduce us sometime.
I wonder if do we just go through all of them? Braggy.
Baraji? Forget
Braji.
it. He's good behind the bar, but slippery as an eel. Ask him to work for Nanook, and he'd run away on the spot.
The former bartender of the tavern. Everyone knows him. Couldn't be him.
Dorothy.
That's
en
just
route.
a title. Anyone with a girlish heart can call themselves Dorothy.
Cute.
Between you and me, Director Sparkle used that name once too. Guess when?
Looks like this clue has a little value to it.
The Scarecrow. How old is Sparks?
Him? He caused trouble in Gotham City a few days ago. Pearl threw him into prison.
Gotham City. Oh, Scarecrow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Scarecrow in Gotham City.
I was the one who caught him.
And he's Batman. En route.
Right. He's the one I can't stop thinking about. The stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route defeated the Veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this En route? Do you know him? En route.
Wait, is En route Sampo? Ooh.
Of course she does! Everyone in the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask, and walked away.
Wait, is En route Sampo? Wait, that would be so interesting.
Some say he became a morning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole.
Or he might have left into Bellabog and became a scam artist.
But none of that matters. What truly matters is that you have my unreal Sparks and Spark.
You know what? That kind of makes sense. That was his.
I knew it.
Give it back, give it back. That's a big order my client wants immediately.
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home. You want it? Here, take it now.
Absolutely not. Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it. Bye-bye.
Oh no.
Get back here!
Sampo, show me your mask. Sampo, show your mask. Sampo, show you.
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Not. March is like, not the time, you fools.
Hey!
Can you catch her for me?
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange, I'd like you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Now, old Sempo's intel isn't cheap. Waiving the fee won't quite cut it, will it?
Name your price.
Wait.
Put it on Pearl's tab.
Just kidding. Money talks boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two.
I'm not sure about that, buddy. Didn't you try?
The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A morning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, he's a friend of yours?
Or is he you? Gonna put my detective hat on. Dude, I should buy a detective hat. I should buy a Sherlock Holmes hat.
Not a chance. Back when old Sempo was still a kid, en route was already a name in the history books.
You're lying.
He left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. They say after hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again.
Damn. Maybe he did become a morning actor.
Before he left, en route said one thing that, at the time, no one cared about. Elation has been dead for a long time.
Oh, maybe en route is Asat Pramad. Huh. My theory is being rewritten now. That would actually make a lot of sense.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
The tavern has 10,000 mouths, all telling different stories. All I know is this. He said he was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished without a trace.
That does sound like Asat.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels. Just trust old Sempo.
You know, I do. You know what I love about Planarcadia as a theorist is when I don't know anything and I'm guessing everything and everything seems right and wrong at the same time. And that's just so much more fun as someone who works in lore.
And about catching Sparksy?
Leave it to me. I keep my word.
Sampo, give me your 5-star form. Sampo, please. Greet the expert invited by Yao Guang.
See? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
So many unanswered questions about en route. He has to be tied to Asat Pramad somehow. But our leads at the tavern have run their course. Let's go pay a visit to another expert next.
Interesting.
Oh, speak of the devil. Only a Cianjo general could have arranged something like this, I suppose.
So, I know I said talk to a Genius Society member. I was not expecting this. Huh. Would you like it? At the tavern of all places.
I'm surprised as well. You've only just
Ron
left
May.
Amphorius, and already you've managed to draw the attention of another Lord Ravager.
Ron May's like, that's 3 for 3.
Miss Ron May? And Miss Ting Yoon?
Miss Ting Yun getting her doctor's check right now.
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we arrived just in time.
At first, I only came because the Shenzhou extended an invitation, and it seemed impolite to refuse. Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip.
Oh, this image is clean. Wait, this is some good artwork. I like this one. Wait, this is a good one. This might be one of my favorites. This is cool. This is such a chill one. Why is March look so surprised?
So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead. Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
Hardly surprising. They disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves, likely just projecting their own habits.
Damn. All right, shit.
You seem surprisingly calm.
I like
Which
Asheville's
makes
watch.
sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well.
I bet Ron May would be willing to give so much just to examine Asheville's arm.
Why don't you tell everyone what happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Von Walk?
Galaxy Ranger lore?
Von Walk.
Sprightly Von Walk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon that occurs on that rainforest planet. Plants multiply and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Phantom Moon games.
Oh, interesting.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't that make you think of abundance?
Well, there seems to be a very strong abundance character in Planarcadia as well.
Huh. Wait.
Well, that landed quick.
It seems you figured it out. By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common.
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No. Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha. Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend.
This is almost like a full circle moment, because one of the early hints that March had a alter character was her story in 1.3 when she was like the leader of the Galaxy Rangers after Von Walk contact. That was like her history. And now she now knows La Mancha and is about to learn about Von Walk. This is such a full circle moment. I love it.
Back on Von Walk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger. Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study.
That sounds like a personal grudge.
By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient leviathan.
Interesting.
Beneath Von Walk's surface, there also lay the remains of the Veracity.
You stopped him.
The Rangers stopped him. Back then, Mr. M was still human.
Ooh. So them turning into monkeys from Dr. Primitive was real.
Now, deep beneath Ahatopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried. If I'm not mistaken, There are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual.
That sounds like a fucking problem.
Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game. This is what people call the Phantasmoon Games.
So is it only... So I'm assuming maybe the one here is like the biggest, but all of those worlds rely on the Phantasmoon games? Or does each of the world have their own version of the Phantasmoon games, like a ritual?
Uh-huh. Why would they do such a thing?
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only one in my collection.
Oh man, what the fuck? How the fuck are you getting these?
By arranging remains from different eras in sequence, I discovered something rather intriguing. At a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akivili began traveling in pursuit of their ideal, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
What? Hold on. What? Wait, sorry. Wrong one. What? Wait, what? Sorry. It was this one. At a certain moment, over 1,000 Amber years ago, just as Akivili began traveling in pursuit of their ideals, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ, their taste buds. So Aha made them all lose their taste buds? Well, that's a joke. That's cruel.
What does that imply?
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales, their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely. Creatures walking the path of Veracity became nothing more than biological black holes, consuming without discrimination.
Oh. That's interesting take on it.
This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of Veracity.
Taste.
Consider this. What do taste buds provide?
Wait, this is actually so fascinating.
Yummy flavors?
Subjectivity.
Precisely. Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
Ah, okay. I'll give it to you, Star Whale. That was clever. That's clever. That is clever. As someone who once trained to be a chef, I can agree. It is an act of elation I particularly love. Huh. That is fascinating.
So Aha stole the original Primum Mobile of the Veracity?
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own, but the primal desires of life have always been entangled.
That is... Dude, I kind of love Aha.
Think of it as
it's clever.
my intuition. The conflict between the eons of elation and veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yu Qingtu. Now there are 5. After this, I can't be sure.
Who is Yu Qingtu? Yu Qingtu. Jasar. Genius. Oh, Genius Society member number 55. Oh, it's this one. Okay, it's the cocktail one. Yu Qingtu was invited to for her talent in cocktail making. She was remarked for her impressive taste in music and predictions for giving cocktail gaudy names. Where cocktails process hallucinogenics or toxic qualities. Interesting. Huh. Known to be a good friend of Ron May.
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war. or allow intersecting paths to devour one another.
That's such an interesting concept of how to make a path intersect. The concept of taste being elation, and the concept of that's very cool. I very much liked it. And no, in a certain way too, people get lost in their escapism of elation, of searching for joys, and you can kind of say that as consumption. This is interesting.
The 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asat Pramad is here on vacation?
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
You mean the shadow? It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Icy, right?
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express.
Yeah, so Icy.
Nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager.
Zulo. Bro was like, dude. By the end of Planarcadia, Asheville's kill count for Emanators is gonna go up.
When my home was destroyed by Zulo.
Oh.
I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
Oh, he had a grudge against Zulo.
A navigator of the Express?
Yes. Starseer, I see. He'd already retired by then.
He was part of the finality by now. I didn't realize it was after his Express though. His time at Express.
He was the one who told me about the shadow. According to IC, it was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos. I led the Rangers to suppress the shadow and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Strange?
Are we gonna get confirmation about Icy?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences. Like an experiment with results that are too perfect, it's enough to send a chill down your spine. If you don't mind, let's walk through the whole thing once more. Earlier, what did you two uncover in the tavern?
Someone suspected to be Asat Pramad knew about the Veracity's secret. Before disappearing, he said he was headed for the end of the world.
Someone suspected Anrat the Fool.
And then? Who did he say the shadow belonged to?
A former navigator. The shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
The shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then where is it?
The end of the charting. Oh, the corner of where the chart of the universe.
I don't know if anyone can answer that question. Not even Akivili. Wait. Don't tell me.
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern, he went to the Astral Express.
Oh. 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 Oh, shit.
The detective game is over.
Asat Pramad's here. Lord, it's all the laughter, but he's joke. Lord Ravager Asat Pramad is back. The laughter, but he's joke. En route, heading for the true world's end. Astral Express. Haven't in a long time, old friend. Wait. Asat Pramad's connected to the Astral Express. Yo, what in the plot twist?
I have to say, not many people can make me change my plans.
Merry Christmas?
Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
Wait, Asheville knows him?
So, it is you.
You know how it is, kid.
Dude, the mask is crazy.
I've always enjoyed arriving uninvited.
Dude, the mask is sick. En route is the fool is Asat Pramad, and went to the Astral Express.
Pearl said she would arrange a ferry to pick us up at the Seafeld City dock. The place we're going to holds clues about Graphia. Really?
What a cliffhanger to leave you on. God damn, that's... Oh, I'm already loving this. Dude, this might be my favorite patch in Star Rail, or maybe not Star Rail, but like in Planarcadia already. My hair is a mess. Oh man, I love this. I love this. This is my shit.
It is an honor to, well, shall I say, be of service to you again.
I'm surprised we're like welcome to walk around Seafeld City.
To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower, I was supposed to be your guide. I ended up being replaced by a total fraud. My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination.
I'm gonna be so honest. I love this, but I don't trust anyone.
You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege. I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our destination?
She only told me to come here.
I see. It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead. The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage. It is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in canvas intersects with reality.
What does this have to do with Graphia?
Well, Graphia's former residence was located there.
Alex?
Legend says the miraculous and canvassing of the mortal world happened there. Would Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that?
Miss Colt, it's you. Nihilix, when did you get here?
Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical figure, and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graphia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity.
Damn.
Whew, I guess money really does let you do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think you should learn to invest better, Nihilix.
That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graphia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graphia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger.
Well, she's right.
But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination.
Ooh, I wonder. I mean, we don't know Nihilix, but I would love to see Nihilix meet Asat.
I bet her reaction went something like this. Objective. Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
Oh my god. I love it.
I remember you. You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower.
How do you remember her? You didn't see her.
Perlux Tower? I've never set foot in that place in my life.
There's so many lies.
I know it's you.
Oh.
I've seen the footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax. Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel. You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
This is the author of the Fluffy.
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue. Blurry QR Colt.
Huh. Is that so?
He's like, oh shit.
My apologies. How rude of me. Miss Colt, it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
No worries, no worries.
Are you headed to Inkford Hermitage as well? God, I want to know Nihilix's background so badly. Who are the two big fellows behind you?
It's only normal for a famous comic artist to travel with bodyguards. No?
I think Pearl wanted to make sure that...
Miss Blurry QR Colt, let's be clear. You are being transported under escort.
Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madam Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
Whoa, this is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Perlux Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me. Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings.
Damn. You actually have savings?
Hey, I pay for my own meals. Is that so shocking to you? Is it?
Yes.
So you're escorting her to, shall we say, an intensive creative retreat?
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56 days.
Damn, fuck.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. We'll get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
You know, as someone who now works on scripts, I feel it. I feel it. It's become a lot more relatable now. Seems like the deadline's actually deadly. I understand.
The boat has arrived. When you're ready, let's begin our journey to Inkford Hermitage. Please, mind your step as you board.
I'm surprised we don't see the Stellamount Hunters. I guess we're just gonna meet them there.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the
I like this
canvas
boat.
world, Inkford Hermitage.
Oh. Are those Wispay floating on the water?
That's so cute. I love the Wispay. I love the strategy game event with the Wispay.
There are so many Wispay. They are blocking the boat's route. But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
Are we just gonna jump in here, or like? This is like I guess this is Hokkaido. I bet you they did this because they didn't want to find an animation for us to get out normally. Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. Whoops. Nihilix, I'm small. Oh. Oh, whoops. Ah! Does that mean everyone know who is the author of the Fluffy now? They know it's Nihilix? Oops. Boom. Done. This, like, that little, like, plot twist with Asat Pramad just makes me so excited for the rest of this. Oh, I'm so excited. I love oh my god, shit, I didn't even fuck. I didn't even bother reading what I was supposed to do. I love a good plot twist. I love a good plot twist. Fuck. The one place. They're so adorable. I want one. I want a plush of a Wispay. Hoyo, make it happen, please.
Whew, a safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something.
Aw. They took over our boat. Why are they surrounding us?
They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantom Moon game superstar, no?
Oh, yes, we are.
Look, one's trying to hitch a ride on you.
That's adorable. His name is Bob. How did you get on me? You shall be named Bobbed.
Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
You're coming with me everywhere now. Do you want to go travel the international
Everyone,
stars?
Welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something. So you demolished your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
I sense judgment.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long lost to time. The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in Canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in Canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in Canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return. Rumor has it that Graphia's soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
I don't think it's a rumor anymore.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother of Imagenesis feels an attraction.
Attraction?
This must be the finest well of inspiration.
Now you better write your script.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Bob! Oh, never mind. Bob's not good. Bob isn't good. Bob is the bad. Bob is bad. Bob is very bad. Oh no, Bob's bad. Bob's very bad.
Is that?
Ah, the golden tree in the distance.
Miri share the same lineage as sacred trees as Sif in the Phantom's courtyard. So it is part of the Planarch Elwood then. The guy, I accidentally pressed something, so I guess that cancels out his thing. So it's confirmed part of the Planarch Elwood. Interesting. Oh. I'm gonna need to farm from that for Blady.
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
God, I had a, when I was staying in Kyoto, I like splurged a bit for me and my girlfriend. We stayed in like a ryokan and with a custom hot tub. And man, that was one of the best nights. Like, just one of the most relaxing, like, hotels ever. I would do it again.
Oh, it's freezing. It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery.
You say that inside of the hotel instead of outside of the hotel?
Anyone here? Hello?
Honored guests, my apologies for the late welcome.
Making your own echoes? Oh!
Oh, no wonder
You're
it's so
adorable.
cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
Oh, he's adorable.
I am the lobby manager, Casper.
His name's Casper. His name's
You
Casper.
have a very high body temperature. Please, try not to overheat the room.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the popular comic artist, Blurry.
The former comic artist, Miss Nihilux.
The former comic artist?
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say former?
The big shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are now an asset of Perlux Corp.
Oh.
You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume.
Casper's not so nice.
Every guest in this hotel is an Imaginé with quite a history. That Arcadian over there? That's a former superhero.
Oh.
Which one? Never heard of him.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa. These days, they work as the hot springs manager.
Aw.
A Kappa? Didn't that lineage of Imaginé go extinct when the IPC first arrived?
Damn.
There are still a few survivors that slipped through the net. As for Casper myself, I am a former frost giant.
Aw. Sure you are, buddy. Former frost giant?
Little old me was once a tall, mighty, and majestic giant. Of course, that was back in the Cinder Age.
Aw.
So you're basically an antique who knows a bunch of old secrets. What corner did they dig you out of?
From a block of ice. It is sad how a giant block of ice melts into tiny pieces over time. I have forgotten the names of most of my friends.
Aw, Casper!
And I have not tasted a crispy, charred Void Ranger in a long, long while now.
Damn, Casper! This is an old army veteran right here. I am a current nameless.
Indeed, another glittering nameless.
Okay, this Graphia was a nameless. It's just so like.
How's that?
That is a secret.
Any info on the former Graphia?
Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here. Ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel, all those Imaginé who mimic her and the weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here.
And the weirdos.
You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're aha.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can always pad it out and hand over a long list of names.
Damn.
Nameless. Good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
Good luck, Nihilix. Casper! Dude, I love Casper. Casper used to fuck shit up. Shit. I love the crispy. Oh. Let's save this for another time. Well, I'll have a snowball fight with you next time, buddy. Oh, chit chat. He would probably fuck me up. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna need Don Hung for that. Talk with a hot spring guest. Graphia.
You can see me, and I shall hide no longer. Indeed,
I am Graphia, the sovereign of all paintings, the source of all schools, the mother who birthed all Imagine. Unfortunately, my wish power is spent, and I can no longer weave my imagination arts. But you and I share a fate, with just a few wish bays to aid me.
I am Graphia. If you're giving away wish bays, you should give them to me.
Oh no.
No, I am Graphia. Does this red armor not make it obvious?
Stell's... Great. The more the merrier.
I don't care which. One of you, come help me fight a Lord Ravager.
Lord Ravager? To be honest, we are Graphia, but we're not Graphia.
Simply put, we are Imagine born from people's imaginations of Graphia. As for me, I was sketched by a rather unskilled illustrator for a history textbook, which explains why I look a bit rough.
Yeesh.
I am a wispy form from the concentrated longing for Graphia in Planarcadia.
That's a little sad.
I am the armored goddess Graphia from the 52-episode animated series Apocalypse of Ashes, Mecha Wars.
Cool.
Care to witness my signature move? Dance of the Inkblade.
So, don't any of you have any guts?
If you're looking for the real Graphia, I'd suggest you give up. I've seen countless Imagine on the verge of exhausting their wish power, begging the mother of Imagenesis to extend their lives with her paintbrush. Not a single one has ever succeeded. In the end, only those of us making a living off the Graphia brand are left.
The extension of lives with a paintbrush kind of gives me like abundance. It's in a weird way. It's like this is such a weird connection with the veracity, abundance, and elation. Like I have to give it to the writer. Whoever the writer, which writer, like in the boardroom was like, "Hey guys, I got a great idea. Let's connect all of these like seemingly completely different paths."
When it comes down to it,
The taste bud thing was very. The taste bud thing was very clever, though.
Who knows? Maybe the IPC made up some story to boost the hotel's revenue.
I mean, the Cinder Age was over 1,000 years ago. Maybe the only thing left is the longing for Graphia.
Is there any way to meet her?
There's one very simple way.
She created all Imagine with her brush. Word has it, she waits at the end of the world in canvas to see off those whose time has come. But every Imagine who has seen her is, of course, dead.
So dying is the only way, huh? These three aren't just fakes. They're also wackadoodles.
Wackadoodles? Looks like I'll find another way.
As I suspected, finding Graphia was never going to be easy.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think asking anyone's gonna be good at is gonna help out. I mean, if anyone knew, it would not be.
Besides us, there are plenty of ancient Imagine living here, ones that have long gone extinct elsewhere. Some even claim to be original works by Graphia herself.
Interesting.
If you're serious about finding Graphia, you should try asking them.
I heard
Talk to the
Graphia's
hospital.
still here in this hotel.
Oh. This guy seems like he'll be cool. I hope. I like him! Oh my god, I like him. He's cool. Sud score. Wait, he's cool. Oh, he has a voice.
I sense more stray thoughts and disturbance in the water.
Damn.
The Imagine of today are far too restless.
Damn, old man. I was not expecting that. Are you a kappa?
To think there are still those who recognize my kind. You are quite well informed. The humans
I
here
like
call me Sudscour. A
Scudscour.
filthy name, but fitting for this frail and wretched form. Are you here at the hot springs to wash away your stray thoughts? or just to chat with the last Kappa of Ahatopia?
You're the last Kappa? He's cool.
As you see, my kin have either been swallowed by the muddy currents or have fled into the canvas. Long, long ago, my people lived in every river and pond in Ahatopia. We tended the crops for the artists, and in return, they painted our descendants into existence.
What an interesting circle of life. Why have you chosen to stay in the real world?
It is hard to leave one's homeland. Even when my kin have entered the canvas, even when the waters here are no longer clear, and even when the new Plu tribe has replaced us, this is still my home.
Oh.
It needs someone who remembers the old days. As long as I remain, the Kappa line is alive.
Damn. Do you know Graphia? Upon hearing that name, the withered body of the Ahatopia's last Kappa begins to tremble faintly.
Lady Graphia is the one who guided all Imagine. Her name shines like moonlight through my dimming memories. Back then, the demons from beyond swept in like a dark tide. The filth and flames they brought could turn even the clearest stream into a toxic swamp. We Kappa were weak and could only shiver at the bottom of the rivers, but it was Lady Graphia who found us. She encouraged us, saying that every drop of clean water held power against the darkness.
Oh.
She taught us how to use water to protect the displaced mortals and wash away those impure monsters. Though our impact was limited, that was the most heroic era for my kind.
What was Graphia like? Damn. She really created an army.
Legend says that when she was a painter, she was a woman of radiant beauty. But in my faith,
If Himiko's anything go by, I believe it.
She was a warrior with flowing red hair and pigment-stained armor. Some say she fought like a demon, but to me, her eyes shone brighter than the smoothest river stone. If you seek clues regarding Lady Graphia, you should visit the mountain behind the hotel.
Oh.
There are atonement statues left by Imagine there, filled with their prayers. It is also the site of Graphia's former residence. Casper likes to wander around there. He is a strangeling far older.
Oh, really?
than I. Perhaps if you play in the snow with him, he might show you the way.
Oh. Farewell.
That is all I can tell you. After all, I am just a stubborn old Kappa, trying to keep this one pool of water a little cleaner.
Damn. I like him. I like Sut Score. I don't know, I'm dyslexic, but I like you, brother. All right, let's play some snow. All right, Nihilix first.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive.
I'm not sure on behalf.
I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imagenesis will see her.
Damn. Why?
If she wanted to see her, it would already have happened. The IPC has practically turned the world and canvas upside down. You know this, right? Over 140 years ago, they brought in hackers from Punklord and did everything they could to blast open the passage between reality and the world and canvas. I think disturbing her world and canvas like that must have upset the mother of Imagenesis.
I actually wonder about that, because the whole point was to save the world because, you know, the destruction was coming, and if the destruction's not here as much anymore, maybe it wasn't a bad thing. I received a request from a friend of Graphia's.
A friend of Graphia's? Just how long has that person been alive? So that friend wanted you to find Graphia, but they didn't tell you how.
Yeah, she kind of fell asleep. Aside from a single parting request, Avanessia had no time to leave behind any tokens or guidance. But it's not to say she left nothing at all.
The only thing Avanessia left that could be a token is the mask she painted herself, right?
Do you have any bright ideas?
Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puff ball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext.
Oh.
But since you're asking for a bright idea...
Bright idea?
You must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe...
God, I love
her
voice.
mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day.
Certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that could...
The Holy Grail War!
I see you. I see you. I see you, Stario. Oh, that'd be funny. Just the summon oh man, summon Graphia. She would be a caster. She would be a caster. I've been in one.
Oh, right. That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, how nice. I hope Planarcadia holds one too.
Little on the nose. A little on the nose.
Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graphia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it. No matter, Miss Kalt has got you covered. We use ley line resonance. This hotel is built on Graphia's former home.
No fucking shot.
There's a connection to her, like that vibrant golden tree.
No fucking shot. Are we really doing a fate summoning?
Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you?
Oh shit, now I'm stupid. Alright, cool. But you're absolutely right.
I was just kidding. Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood. Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
Didn't you go between the masked fools and the morning actors? How about you tell me about that?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux.
Okay, never mind. Good luck.
Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I just checked in and I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second, start increasing your value as a quality asset.
Damn.
Hey, wait! This is kidnapping! Little raccoon, help me!
Yeah, I'll see you in the next patch, Nihilux. Nihilux is hauled away by two bodyguards, leaving nothing but her drawn-out cries for help echoing through the lobby.
Nihilux has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Sindarth Age, maybe he really does know something. Anyway, I'll start by asking around here.
Alright, time to go ask old Casper. Old Casper. Where's old Casper?
I spent my whole life
Please don't linger around.
Wait, the cat's cute. Where is he? Yo, this place is crazy. What happens if you go in? They're in. Why are they in it and they're closed? I mean, I guess they have to be, but still, come on, like draw some swimsuits. Jesus, even Genshin did that.
Casper? Are you there?
Nope. I'm not.
Got it, Casper. Good job. Hide and seek. Aww.
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia.
But if I try too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb, and then I start melting. Drip, drop, drip, drop.
Damn, that's a little sad.
So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard, and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you.
Just when we needed March the most. I'm just here to play a snowball fight.
A snowball fight?
Aww.
The game, the name, it feels so familiar.
Aww.
It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in.
Oh. Graphia was like, let's play snowball fight. You see those scary little guys? Shoot them. Shoot them dead.
Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
Are we gonna fight him? How's this gonna work? X Frost Giant. Wait, what? It's cute. He's adorable. I like Casper. All right. Where's this snowball fights happening? Oh my god. I don't remember this part of a snowball fight. Seems very different from the snowball fights I've snowballed fight. Oh god. All right. Many years ago, Casper used to be a towering frost giant. They would often invite others to snowball fights, tossing out snowflakes, hedgehog, and goat's coins as they passed. Watch out. Ooh. I don't remember the anchors! Oh! Oh, so that's just lovely. Ah! There we go. It's, the way he says it is so sad and precious. Oh my god. Casper, this is starting to hurt me. Casper! Casper! I'm glad you're happy, buddy. Oh, I'm dumb. All right, there we go. Boom. Okay.
You'd better be good at dodging, Nameless.
Oh shit. Nothing. This is easy, Casper. Come on, make it a little harder. Come on. You used to hit giant Void Rangers like this? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, wait. No, wait. Casper. I was joking. Casper, I was joking. Oh, Casper. Is this good? No, it's not. Okay. I've had my fill of fun.
Phew. Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry, but I definitely met Lady Graphia. I had snowball fights with her.
Aw. What was she like?
She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, When we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!" Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Slide right down into the snow.
Cute.
Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together, under the giant moon.
Cute.
If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty.
Less cute and more terrifying. Can you remember anything else? Safe to say, he was good at snowball fights.
There was someone else. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil.
You have blood?
He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time, 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away.
Asat?
6 of my friends were lying on the ground, feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one uttered a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thud onto the ground, and my chin felt ice cold.
Oh my god, Casper.
8 people in the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinder Age Wars?
Yep.
So, in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
Have you seen Graphia?
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends.
Aww.
But I remembered where Lady Graphia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps, and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over.
That's sad. That is, oof.
It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but that was the last I saw of her.
Yeesh. Thank you, Casper. You've done well all these years. Oh, Casper!
Why are you saying that too? It's making me feel all strange.
Oh, Casper!
That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
God damn it! You know what? I'll after this quest, we'll go have a snowball fight. I'm sad and depressed now. Shit. Casper is the best. I don't give a shit what y'all say.
To summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graphia's old home. Now, where can I find those ground lamps?
Do we just steal them? Technically, you shouldn't be moving the set pieces here without permission. But in a crisis like this, who cares about a few muesli hotel for management rig? In any case, when you're done borrowing it, you can always play a couple rounds of snowball fights with Casper to make up for it. Oh, Casper. I feel so bad for him.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel, there's a secluded mountain path like this. Oh, these atonement statues all look like small animals.
And that's a Forbobo.
I should find a prominent spot for the ground lamps.
I'll talk to you later. Cute. Wait, this is Evanesia's thing.
These 2 little lamps? don't look reliable at all. Whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Snowball fight.
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber? Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Thanks for the invite. I'm not quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either.
Weren't you supposed to be working on your story?
I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out.
Ma'am, it's been a total of 10 minutes. You could have just sat down and at least tried something.
This mountain path is so quiet and secluded. Ooh, what a great spot for a night stroll. Listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters.
Your inspiration is dry, but your excuses for missing your deadline certainly aren't.
I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those 2 goons breathing down my neck, anyone would hit a complete creative block.
How the fuck did you escape? Well, I mean, considering you used to be a masked fool and a morning actor, yeah, it's probably actually pretty easy.
Look at this old stone statue! Ooh, doesn't it look like Hemicat?
Oh shit, it kind of
I
does.
just reached the real versus fake Hemicat arc in my comic. Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless me with enlightenment.
Real versus fake Hemicat arc. I mean, I feel like that's leading to something. I don't think... Well, maybe I'll let you at least pay your respects.
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
Graphia? Who are you?
That was fast!
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset, I mean Miss Colt, escaped. Now that's scary.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Well, we prayed for Graphia.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
You know, honestly, back in college, I could have used these 2 to help me with my homework. Maybe I would have got better grades. Yeah. Do your homework, kids.
Not again! Little raccoon! Help!
I'll see you in the next patch. Again! Nihilus is hauled away by 2 bodyguards, leaving her only her drawn-out cries for echoing across... Help! Yeah! Can't read.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people, too. I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
Jesus. 6 or 7 people. Wait, who are you again?
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me?
Graphia? I mean, it has to be, right? She looks like it.
My name is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
I was not expecting to meet her this soon, to be honest. She looked good.
You're saying you are Graphia?
I'm like, part of me is like, is she not? But
Huh. She really does look a lot like Himiko.
okay, there's a little bit of features where it's like, I thought for a second because of the trailer that they would make a custom, like, it's definitely a custom NPC design, which is good. But I thought it was like going to be a lot more like a character's design. But no, they did a pretty good job. I thought from the trailer, cutscenes looked really good. Can you prove to me, who you are?
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange. Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me. The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct?
I'm starting to believe you really are Graphia.
Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanescia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately. Never to meet again.
Sad. You didn't really need to add the last part, but sad.
But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way.
I feel I was thinking we would meet a lot more ceremonial way.
Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions.
Yes. By the way, I know you're great, 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 great granddaughter. But 1,000 years ago, did you fight Asat Pramad? How do you know who I am? Have you lived for 1,000 years? Yeah. What happened to us?
You certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you, during the Sindirth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the resistance, causing catastrophic casualties.
Oh.
I must confirm your identity, Nameless.
Honestly, that makes sense for Asat.
Do you carry a token from Evanescia?
Token? I don't... If you mean something Evanescia, there's only this.
She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
I'm wondering if this is actually Graphia or if this is Asat. It's the red-haired girl hands the mask back to you.
The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story. 1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Sindirth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her in as his daughter and named her Graphia.
Oh. A baby girl was saved by a painter.
To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion, until one day a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland.
The Astral Express?
Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound. And so she saw it. Beneath the cold Phantasmoon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon. This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth.
Is that the name? Was the origin of the Murata name?
Indeed. That tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express. And Graphia's family name, Murata, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name.
Nameless?
The Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze. That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantom Moon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Aeonic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield.
But how did she win?
This was also the first time in the history of the Phantom Moon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond. The Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad.
Did she win?
She lost.
Oh.
Graphia did not win the Phantom Moon Games. Nor did she manage to kill Asat Pramad.
Wait, so who won?
In the final days of the Cinderth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside.
She made a seal capable of shutting out a Lord Ravager?
Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia.
I know, this is definitely Graphia. She knows all this shit. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality.
The story is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
Are we leaving right now?
So, are we leaving right now?
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean... Blade?
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Graphia vanished? How elusive.
I'm assuming she was an imaginee of Graphia?
Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove first.
Okay. Interesting. Alright. Let's try to get to... I was not... Huh. Very interesting. Hey guys, I met Graphia!
I've heard that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients. How about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us a long trip.
Oh, Silver Wolf. Blade's like, ma'am, please, I'm about to die.
Say something.
Didn't know you were a forestry expert.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
Aww. Silver Wolf. I love them.
If the abundance grows too strong, the ambrosial arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
I mean, wouldn't you know, Silver Wolf? You're an emanator.
You're afraid.
Aw.
I'm not. I respect your choice.
No. Wait, this is so touching.
Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Aw, Silver Wolf. Oh.
Kin.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
Family?
I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Ugh. Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
I love
I
them.
hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way. My mind is made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just playing dumb. To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that girl reclaiming her future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Oh, Silver Wolf. Wait, that's so sweet.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again.
Oh, interesting. That makes sense why she's not using her ability.
Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
Because just like you, I'm a total, stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Feel better?
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye, we're not settled.
Not settled. Is that right? Fair enough.
Damn.
Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end. Before the final verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin.
Oh.
Who's there?
Sorry, didn't mean to eavesdrop.
I get it. It was a deliberate accident.
I knew you would come.
I found a way into the world on canvas. I can call a boat to tell.
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wisfei into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive? It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age.
Damn.
And that gives me a bit more hope that you can actually make it back.
Then let's begin.
Just call him old.
You are unusually talkative today. Are you trying to buy time?
Aww. They're family! Dude. Oh yeah, no, I guess I have to go here. Oh, nice. Oh. Oh! Oh, it's a train! Cute. Beckon, the mother of Emigenesis.
Little one, I choose you.
Bob! Actually good Bob this time.
Everyone, let's
Oh my god. Wolf, wolf.
World in canvas, here I come!
That should do it. Right?
Okay.
I summon Graphia, mother of Imogenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas.
Oh, whoops.
No Wispy were harmed in the making of this operation.
Oh.
Graphia! Everyone, into the world in canvas!
How odd. This time, the visitors actually know of my existence.
Oh. What is going... It's an actual nice fairy I was not expecting.
Strange. Why is the boat coming from downstream?
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you across.
I thought it was going to be a little bit...
Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh? Not an imagine, but someone here to settle the past and family members seeing them off?
Yeah?
I guess so.
Yeah?
The power of abundance. What a nostalgic scent. There is something terrifying slumbering within you.
I've heard that something lies at the end of the world in canvas, with the power to suppress it. Will you show us the way?
Ah, I see. You are better informed than I thought. I understand. Time is of the essence. Please, step aboard.
Thank you.
It's just... Graphia just has many versions of herself, just handling...
Mountains lie distant. The waters still. And snow settles. A fine moment to bring this weary life to its end.
No, Blade, there's no way you're gonna die, buddy.
Bring a weary life to its end. To my eyes, the power taking root within you is far from withering away.
It's just a matter of time.
The journey downstream is long. As is custom, I must collect your past stories as fair. I shall use them to paint the path forward, which will guide us to the other side.
Interesting.
My past stories. I am not much of a storyteller.
But dude, you have one hell of a story.
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. A single memory, a single breath. These too are parts of your past. Only by letting go of the past can you truly set forth with an open heart. Is that not so?
Go ahead. Say something. I'm curious too.
Aw. Oh.
Then, I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu.
Oh.
It was a desolate wasteland. Untouched and forgotten. Desolate. Cold. The perfect place to lay the dead to rest. I planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters, I would find myself returning there time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own lives flickered out.
Oh.
I was once a craftsman, and those swords, they were all my own creations.
Oh, interesting.
I erased those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one, until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me?
Aw.
And my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
Oh.
Follow your words with my brush
Oh.
and paint the ideal end.
Ooh. Oh.
Sword barrier. We've reached the shore you've been seeking.
It does seem very similar.
What is this place?
You know, it kind of seems similar to like Castorus's like underworld, like the flowers and everything.
This is the world in canvas, a mirror to your soul, blooming as your heart dictates. May this meadow be everything you wished for.
Oh, that's interesting. That maybe Graphia's intention is that she makes version of herself, and whenever an Imagine leaves, she paints the perfect ending for them.
Superb artistry. And yet, I thought you would paint the desolation within me instead.
Desolation? I saw no desolation in your story. Instead, I found the lingering regrets of a master craftsman. The fire that tempers black steel and shapes 100 blades does not burn upon the forge or anvil. It burns within your heart.
I want to see a version of Blade go back to him, like as Yinxing, like as a blacksmith.
It is why this plane has chosen to bloom into flowers.
We've got no clue what you two are on about with all this cryptic talk.
Silverwolf.
But you smiled just now,
Aww.
didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Aw.
We should go.
Oh, I love them. Wait, this is so... Oh, it's so touching. Okay. I think I'm going to end it off here for now. I am really happy with how this is going for so I'm so excited to play the rest of this. Oh, I'm so interested to see what happens next. This is only the beginning. It's already been like nearly 3 hours. But yeah, I'm so excited. Video for this. The next, well, by the time you're watching this, I'm assuming you've already played everything. So, but you can still leave your thoughts in the comments. At least maybe leave your thoughts to my comments. You know what? You get the point. Anyways, I'm very excited. By the time this comes out, I should be playing the next part. Usually, probably to finish up everything, and so that will probably be out the day after this comes out. And I should probably be finished by then. But yeah, I'm super excited to see what happens next. Everything seems to be like building up to this whole entire thing with Asat Pramad. We get like the biggest hint to his identity. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm so excited. It's so fun. Anyways, yeah. With all of that being said, my hair's a mess. Peace.